All right, team, thanks for joining again today. This is Strength Cardio Core, which AKA HIIT, high intensity interval training. If you want, we got all levels live. I'm sure we have all levels on demand. So you have to listen to your body, listen to my cues. You know, if you're not new to me, you know I don't shut up in terms of cueing. So just find what works for you and what feels good for your body. Today you only need 2 weights, something I always say medium to heavy, something that you can take over your head, that's not gonna hurt your shoulders. And you do need a pillow or an optional pillow or a playground ball, something that you can ball up and make nice and thick for the thighs. Not yet, you can put that down. Probably a sweat pillow and probably some water. All right, thanks for joining today. Let's get grounded, let's get centered. Feet hip width apart. Go ahead, you can either keep your hands by your sides or go ahead and put both hands on your heart. Close your eyes. Tune into your natural rhythm of your breath. In and out through your nose if you can, unless you have a cold. As you inhale, feel your belly expand. If your hands are on your chest, your heart, you're not moving your top hands. One more. And now I want you to, as you continue to breathe on your own, I want you to think about 1 or 2 things that you're grateful for, that bring you joy, that energize you, and just breathe those thoughts into not only your heart space, but every cell of your being. Nice. All right, send those hands up to the sky, power pose. Inhale, as you exhale, shake out anything that you don't need for the rest of this class. Awesome, I love it. Yeah, keep shaking out those wrists. So today we're not gonna be doing push-ups. You're welcome. But we are gonna be, from now on, you're gonna see me do more wrist warm-ups. You see me do this a lot, my little magician hands or flamenco hands. So I want you to just do the pinkies, ring, middle. You see, I'm getting closer to you guys to see that. Keep doing that, and we're gonna add this in to our squat. So I want you to start squatting. Hands go by your sides. As your hands go up, you do a couple magician hands, and then down. A couple little rolls of the fingers, and down. So those squats, the alignment is knees over the feet. So they're about hip width apart. Yeah, it's a little harder when you're doing magician hands, right? To think about your squat. Your chest is open. You have a neutral spine, so that's natural curve of not only the lumbar spine, the thoracic, but also the C-spine, your neck. So all parts of your spine. Just do 1 more with those little wrists. All right, feet maybe a little wider than your hips. You're gonna have your fingers together, and I want you to do the roller coaster. Yep, that's happening. While you're standing here and you're roller coastering your arms, hug energetically your feet inwards. So you're activating your inner thighs a little bit. So you're hugging, you're trying to wrinkle the floor below you. Now here's a brain teaser. Can you go the other way? I don't even know if I can. I don't even think that worked. 4 more. Do whatever you're doing. It probably looks better than what I'm doing. 2 and 1. I'll play with more wrists later, but today we're actually not using them too much. We'll do a couple planks at the beginning of the session. Step out to the right, hips go back, reach your arms over to the right, do the loop-de-loop at the top, and then step out to the left. We are doing a lateral lunge later, so you will see a version of this shape later on, but we're not stepping into it. Not really. It's a little different. So keep going. As you step out, you're hinging. So I have a nice straight spine. I'm not rounding. So I say this a lot, you know, the functional position of your spine is neutral. So that's why if you're picking something up heavy, you're picking it up with a neutral spine. You're not rounding and pulling on all those ligaments down there. 1 more on each side. Nice. So now you're gonna have your feet wide. You're gonna keep your fingers right by the sides of your head. Drop into a squat. Make sure your knees are tracking over your second toes, and you're gonna go alternate shoulder to knee. You go as low as your body will allow, keeping that alignment, knees tracking over the center of your foot, and your spine relatively straight. So I'm not pulling on my head at all. My fingers are very, very light on my head. They're just touching my hair, really. Yep. And so depending on what you've done the last 2, 3, 4 days, you might feel your inner thighs. You might feel your hips and glutes. You might even start to feel your shoulders from just holding the weight of your hands up, right? Your arms up. Go at your pace, not mine. You know, you can play your own music at home. Enjoy that, because that's about to change the next 2 weeks when I finally get my mics in. One more on each side. Alrighty, a little bit of hinge work for activate our hamstrings and glutes. You're gonna hinge over. This would be a flat back if you're in yoga. As you come on up, I want one arm going high, one arm going low. Hinge again, and then switch sides. So I have a very, very soft knee, micro bent of the knee. And then at the top, they're straight but not locked. So I'm contracting the muscles when I stand up around that femur bone. I'm absolutely squeezing my glutes. You should feel a baby stretch starting to happen in the hamstrings, right up in that gluteal fold, that attachment site, hamstring to glute. Keep going, keep breathing, keep going. Make sure I don't forget anything. Oh yeah, we're good. One more on each side. And I'd like for you to just stand upright, walk to the back of your area, wherever you're walking forward in planks today. Inhale your arms out and up. As you exhale, bend the knees. We're gonna go all the way out. So this is gonna be pretty much the only wrist stuff we do today, is holding a plank right here. Unshrug the shoulders, inhale the crown of your head away, breathe, breathe, breathe. Hug your ankles in as if you're holding already your ball or your pillow. You're gonna bend your knees into crouching cat, keep your shoulders away from the ears still, and then shoot forward. You've seen this before. So neutral spine when your butt's up. Exhale, a slight tuck of the tail when you're in your plank. Just a slight, don't like death grip your glutes. Not yet. I'm already dripping sweat all over my mat. Couple more. One more. Alrighty, take your feet forward one by one, wide, toes turn out. Drop your hips, hands come up, stand up. Good. All the way down, hands foundation again, step your feet back, step your feet forward, butt goes down, hands come up, stand up. You got two more. You got it, you got it. Hands come up first, if you can, if you can. Good, one more guys. No problemo. Alrighty, we are gonna get right into this today. So we have some blocks of strength exercises, but in between each block, I'm gonna call it a core cardio set. You're gonna see the same core cardio set between every block of exercises. So we're starting with that core cardio set. You're gonna be forearms, you get to clasp your hands. I'm throwing you a bone today. You're gonna need your pillow for the plank. We got 1 minute of a plank drill, and then we're gonna be on our feet with no weights. This core cardio set. We're learning the moves, because you're gonna see this a lot today. All right, come on down to a forearm plank. If you need to modify and stay on your knees like I am right now, I call it a coffee table plank. So my sacrum is about as high as my shoulders. I'm not flattening out my body. So I'm up, like you can put a tray of food on my back. I'm dragging my elbows to knees, and I'm trying to draw my knees to my elbows right now. Your spine is neutral. All right, so this is if you need to modify this move. You're on your knees. If you don't, you know you're in straight legs, right? So here's your move. You're gonna exhale, lift your hips to the sky, come on down, that's a dolphin, and then you're gonna tap your knees once. Lift the hips, plank, bend the knees. Lift the hips, plank, bend the knees. If you're on your knees, you lift the knees and then do the dolphin. You hold here. Keep going. I saw someone trying to flag me down. You guys okay? No, you guys are all right. Yes. Good. So you're crushing your pillow or your ball between your thighs. You do one knee tap, one dolphin. So you bend the knees, you straighten the legs, you lift the hips up. Do two more for me. We're learning the moves on this first round because you're gonna see this a lot today. And we're gonna ladder this later. One more rep. Nice. When you're done, you guys, take your pillow out. That's what you need the pillow for today. Climb on up onto your feet. Put your right foot forward, left foot back. You're in a lunge. Check this out. My hands are down behind me, neutral spine. You're gonna go tippy toe in the back, push down. Go for it, you're on the clock. Up, down. So you see me do this a lot with squats, right? This is a jump lunge prep, but we're not jumping really. Well, you can later, but not now. So it's about 45 seconds. Inhale, exhale of this, and then you're gonna go into a knee drive. Don't worry about that yet. Inhale, exhale. So you're already dragging your right heel back, left toes forward. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold down, hold down. This left knee comes up, you go into your lunge. Look, my left elbow's forward, I switch, go. 2, 3 out of 10, 4, 5, 6, bend those knees, 7, 8, 9, and 10, nice. Switch the foot, left foot is forward, arms up, press down. 45 seconds of that, keep going, keep going. It's amazing how high your heart rate can get without even jumping, right? It's because you're using your whole body. Yes, so good, you guys. Can you lean a little forward? Can you make this more athletic? So I'm not hunching forward, but I'm hinging. More weight is on that front foot. Yes, keep going. 5, 4, 3. Keep that left foot forward. You're in a low lunge. Your right knee comes up, right elbow forward. Switch, go. 10, 9, come on. 8, 7, yes. 6, bend the back knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, boom, you're gonna see that a bunch. That's your core cardio set. Please reach for your weights. First block of exercises, we're doing everything twice. You're gonna start with your feet nice and wide, toes pointing forward. We're gonna learn the legs first. I'm gonna bend just your right knee, bend the right knee with me right now. You're gonna step your left foot in, put it back, straighten the right leg. So you bend the right knee, tap the left foot in, take it out, that's your move, right? We'll add arms in a second. So you hinge, push your butt back. Now here come the arms. You know I uppercut a lot. Uppercut, 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 uppercut. You just keep uppercutting this left arm towards the right thigh, and then you switch out. So I'm always uppercutting the left arm over that bent knee. If it's too much on your brain, just do the legs, or you can just do this left arm, yeah? So if it's too much on the brain, just pick an arm, okay? Abs are in tight. So you're loading this right thigh. One more rep. Oh, missed up on that. Okay, so you're over the right thigh, yes? I'm gonna turn to the side, so you're still over the right thigh. Make sure I don't mess this up. Oh yeah, here we go. You're gonna be swinging the weights out and in. I'm in basically a hinged runner's lunge. Inhale, exhale. Now keep going. Your right foot is still forward. So your hips don't bounce all around, can you try dragging the back toes forward a little bit? You're reaching, you're pulling. You're reaching, you're pulling. If this is too much on your lower back, put your back foot in and do both feet on the ground. Abs really tight. So notice with both feet down how I'm swinging a little bit. That's okay, I'm swinging and swaying. Hello, right leg. So notice it's not just a regular row right now, not yet. Next set you get to do that. 8, 7, 6, come on, 5, abs tight, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope you felt that. Wow. Okay, now we're going to the left leg. So you get to forget about the right leg. Ready? Just the leg. You bend the knee. You step the right foot in. You step it back. You stand up straight. Bend. Arms. You're going to stand up. You're going to uppercut. 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 Up. Hinge. So again, now it's my right arm that's always uppercutting over that left thigh. Remember, you can ditch the arms, or maybe you just do this one first uppercut and that's it. Great. Whatever works for your brain. Hinge, push your booty back, push that butt back. Do you have even pressure on the entire sole of your left foot? The answer is yes. It's not just on the toes, it's not just on your heel, it's not on the outer edge or the inner edge, it's everywhere, even. Think about that. One more rep, you guys. All right, so I'm just gonna turn over my left foot, bend the knee, hinging, last set of these swings. Reach, pull, reach, pull. So I'm dragging, keep going, my back toes, right toes forward to keep my pelvis square to the top of my mat. Stretch the arms, soft bend to the elbows, keep going. Yes. Keep leaning forward, you guys. Yeah, Catherine, that looks great. Reach and pull, reach and pull. Nice, Alexandra. So this isn't a push and it's not a placement, I should say. It's more of a swing. Swing the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7. Drag your front heel back. 5, 4. Abdominals tighter. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, guys, so now you know what's happening. We have one more set of each before we do our core cardio shakeout. So here we go. You're gonna bend the right knee. Tap in, tap out, stand up. That's just the leg part. Upper body, uppercut, and then stand up. Uppercut over that right thigh. Punch over the thigh. Yes. Woo. Looking good, you guys. So my feet are wide. I drop into that right hip and glute, and I do a little tap in. So very little, if zero impact, right? And I'm sweating my patootie off. Hello, biceps. Even though we're not doing bicep curls, you should feel them. Woo! 5, 4, load that right leg. 3, 2, and 1. Turn over so that right foot is still forward. Here is your row if you want it to be. Bend the right knee. Elbows go out. So you can just stay here, or every time you pull your elbows in, you tap your back toe in. Go. Let's see this, let's see this. I wanna make sure there's no rounded, ugly spines. Stick out your chest. Yeah, it is, that's great. Tessa crushing it. Open up your chest. So every time you pull your elbows back, that's just a cue or reminder to keep your chest nice and open. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 20 more seconds, team. I wanna make sure you guys are all muted. It looks like you are. Great, perfect. 10, 9, come on, keep rowing, abs in tight. 8, 7, yes, that is your front thigh. Whew. Go 4-ish, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake out that leg, wowza. Set your feet up wide. Last set of this on your left leg working. Hands, elbows are bent, kind of weights to your hips. Bend the left knee, you tap the right foot in, and then you straighten. Arms, uppercut, 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 stand up tall. You hinge, then you stand up tall to neutralize your spine. Woo. Nice, everybody. Remember, you have even pressure on all the sides or area of that left foot, that loaded foot. You keep the knee over the center of your foot. Oh, I forgot to step. Here we go. So if you're the kind of person that uses your big toes and death grips, you lighten a little bit, but you never pull your toes off the ground. Really, you don't. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you were loading the left leg, you're still loading it. I'm just gonna turn sideways, hinge. Maybe you do a different position of your hands. Maybe your palms are pointing backwards now. So it should be a light weight. So start your row, chest is open. You can stay put, or every time you bend your elbows, your back toe comes in. Neck is neutral. So if I put a broomstick on your back, right now, it would touch the back of your head, it would touch your shoulder blades, and it would touch your sacrum in a perfect world. Inhale, exhale. You have 95% of the weight on that front foot. 10, 9, 8, 7. This is it, you guys. 6, 5, breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Set the weights down. Ooh, if you need water, grab it super fast. We're going down to the floor. Pillow or balls optional. Okay? Forearm plank. You know the drill. All right, let's ladder. Let's do something a little different. So pillow between the thighs. You're on your forearms still. It's the same moves. And if you want, it's a different tempo. So here we go. You're gonna pike up. You're gonna come into your plank and do 1 knee dip, right? What I'm doing before. Now do 2. 2 dolphin push-ups, 2 knees. Then it's 3 if you want. You don't have to. Plank and then 3 knee dips. Or you can do singles. This is your workout, not mine necessarily, even though it feels like it today. Squeeze your butt cheeks. You're probably on 4 if you're with me. 4 and 4. Or maybe you just ladder the knee taps. We're gonna do that next time. Now you're on 5. We're just gonna finish up this minute, as many as you can get to. Keep squeezing your pillow like crazy. Chin off your chest on that plank, knee with the knee drops. Or if you're on your knees, you just hold for those counts and then come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, nice. All right, no weights. Remember, you're gonna put your right foot forward now. Lunge. I'm gonna go at an angle. Right foot forward. Ready, set, here we go. 45 seconds. Drop. You're not even jumping. You're never gonna jump on this particular move. The knees, maybe. That's your option this time. My chest is still open. My hands go behind me, so I'm not rounded. Pretend we're going through something really thick. Really thick. Lean forward the whole time. Right thigh. Fire. 12 more seconds. 5 like that. 4, get ready for the knee drive. 3, 2, you got 10 of them. Stay low. Left arm is forward, you drive that left knee up. 1, or you're jumping. 2, 3, 4, 5, come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! All right, second side. Left foot forward, arms up, and down. Down, keep going, down. So I'm absolutely keeping more weight on my front foot than my back toes. Woo! You got it. Woo. Still got 20 seconds. Yikes. Come on, thighs. You can do it. 5, 4, get ready for the knee drive. 3, 2, you stay low in your lunge. Lean forward still. Your right knee, right elbow forward comes up. 1, maybe hopping. 2, 3, 4, going. Woo! New block of exercises. It's a lot of core coming your way. Okay, 2 weights, oh no, excuse me. 1 weight for the first exercise, 2 weights for the second. So feet are definitely wider than your hips. Soften the knees. You're hugging your feet in just like I demoed at the top of the class. You're gonna go from low on the right to high on the left. But it's like this. Ready, set, go for it. That's it. Hug. If this ends up being too much on your back, more abdominals contracting, or ditch the weight, right? You can always do this with your hands clasped, okay? Try to minimize the movement in your hips and your knees. So the emphasis is over the shoulder, up towards the shoulder, not necessarily down. Go up, up, up. Keep breathing, keep hugging your feet. Try to wrinkle, if you're on a mat or towel, wrinkle your mat under there. Woo! Nice. You got it, you got it. Abs nice and tight, chest open, smile, because you can do this today. You're physically able, and you made the time for yourself. That's huge. That's huge. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Reach for your second weight. All right, looks like this. You've seen it before. It's a swing squat. Hips go back, hands go to the shoulders first. We're adding a low bicep curl. So it's gonna be here and up actually. So let's just ditch the swing in front. So bicep curl, triceps. I'm literally swinging the weights. What I'm not doing is doing this. Ow, ow, nope. I'm using my legs, my quads, my glutes, so that I don't thrust the hips. That's not great alignment, right? If you saw someone walking down the street like that, you'd think, oh, they're in pain, or they've got something wrong with them physically, which they probably do. So that's how you land. Perfect posture. Your bicep curling at the bottom, swinging the weights back. Neutral spine. Yeah, this gets your heart rate up quite a bit. Wait till the next round. Change in a second. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One weight goes down. You're doing your second side of those fast power chops. Feet a little wider than the hips. Ready? It's going from left up to the right. Set. Here we go. Woo! Nice, you guys. So this is what I'm not doing. I'm not just going up and down like I'm super bored. I'm trying to throw the weight without letting go. Yes, I love it. Tessa's really going fast on that. That's great. Yeah, Jen. Nice, you guys. You should feel your body have to kind of compensate for that dynamic movement, and you're keeping the foundation firm from your feet, right? That's where it starts, hugging the ground, and then firm glutes. My legs aren't locked, but I'm definitely using the muscles in my thighs. Abdominals, of course. Yep. Can you go faster? Pretend you're trying to throw something over your shoulder a little further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to the second weight. You're still on the first block. It's the last exercise, not the first block, second block. But we haven't moved on to the second round. So you can do the same thing if you want, which was the bicep curl at the bottom, swinging back. Go ahead and start that. Bicep curl at the bottom, swinging back. If you want more, you load the bottom, do a shoulder press, you swing back, down, up, rack, swing. So this is more strength than the cardio move. It's basically a thruster. So you can decide what you want to do. I'm going to stay with the swing. Do you have a foundation with your feet? Are you pushing your feet out to the sides? Or maybe you're hugging your feet in a little bit towards underneath your body. Yep, whatever you're doing, when you stand up, you're stacking. You've got a perfect plumb line, ears, shoulders, ribs, hips, ankles. Not that. Hang in there. Let's go, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One weight goes down. That was the first round. You got one more round. You know this stuff now. Ready? Right hip and up. Set. Let's go. Hug the feet. Let's go. Yes. So now you're trying to toss something over your left ear. Keep the speed. Keep that ground tension between the feet, please. Yes. So good, everybody. So good. Keep moving. Woo. Just remember what side you're doing. Yep. You're minimizing the movement in the hips and the knees. Time check. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second weight. Swing squats. Boom. You got 5 seconds to get there. 4, 3, 2. Drop into your squat, stand up. See if when you stand up, you can actually look straight ahead. Sometimes I catch myself looking down the whole time. If you're a runner, especially on the mountain, or a mountain biker, even a road cyclist, but definitely on the mountain, get used to looking ahead rather than down. You have better balance usually. Always look where you want to go, right? So of course when I'm squatting, I'm hinged. So I'm naturally looking in front of my knees. When I stand up, I'm naturally looking straight up. Hello, biceps. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One weight goes down. You're starting, if you're doing the second side with me, outside of your left hip, over the right shoulder. Ready, set, hug those feet. You always get the foundation of your feet first if your feet are on the ground only. If your hands are on the ground, you do those too. Remember, if the weight is just not happening, just to your hands, right? That totally works. You're gonna see a version of that later with no weight. Even pressure on both feet. Spine long, stay tall. Stay tall, there's no hinging on this one. Good, 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 good. Woo! You got it, you got it. Come on, hug those feet if your hips are starting to move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Reaching for the second weight. The option is to do more of a thruster, more strength and cardio. You've got 5 seconds. Swing squat or thruster with me on this first couple. You drop into a squat, racking, stand up tall, rack, swing, drop. Lift, rack, swing when you're standing, then you drop. So absolutely your body's gonna move against the momentum of the swing. That's for sure happening. What's not happening is what I'm talking about is just dumping, you're breaking your line. So you gotta be really firm in the glutes. And the thighs. Woo. You choose. If you want to do the squat swing the whole time like the first round, awesome, just like that. Yes. Whichever. 3, 2, and 1. Last time with these power chops. Oh no, that was it. Woo, sorry about that. Get a quick sip of water before we get down to our forearms. Ball or pillow is optional. Ball or pillow is optional. Alrighty, forearm plank. Today I'm throwing you a bone and cueing you to have your hands together. Shoulders are right over the elbows. Ready, set. So on this round, I'm gonna go 1 knee tap, 1 dolphin, 2 knee taps, 1 dolphin, 3 knee taps, 1 dolphin. So now it's just 1 dolphin in between the laddering bent knees. If you're on your knees, you hold, you can lift both knees up and then rest, both knees up and rest, that's your modification, or just holding is great. And then if you want to add in the dolphin, you can. You're probably on 5 or 6, maybe, that's up to you. And then get a little stretch, come back down, squeeze your bottom, bend the knees, straighten, bend the knees, straighten. Halfway there. Woo! Hello, heat. You got it. Keep your head in line with the rest of your spine. 10 more seconds. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You need to just hold your kneeling plank or your straight leg plank. Great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So this first exercise on this new block of drills, 1 weight, most likely. Or if you can hold on to 2 light ones, but be careful because we're swinging our arms around. All right, so you got 1 weight. You're pretending you're gonna go through the motion of slamming, but you're not slamming, okay? So I'm holding my weight like this. I'm gonna go over my right thigh. I'm rounded. I'm gonna come up and over my head, switch, and I'm rounded. There's your move. So clearly I'm not slamming anything. If you've got heavy weights, you can have bent elbows, right, to have a shorter lever. I am going from a flexed position, rounded, to open. Flexed, open. If that sucks for your back, then you keep the neutral spine. So you have to listen to your body. You can go as slow as I'm going. You can pick up your pace a little bit if you'd like. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, next move. No weight, so you get to get a little more oomph. So imagine you have a big tire in front of you and you're holding one of those sledgehammers. If you've never done it, don't worry about it. You're pretending. Feet are wide, abs tight. You're gonna take your hands. Whew. I'm going up, over. I'm on the toes, I'm slamming. I gotta see some of you do this. So you just have to feel it out. You're up, you're squatting. You're up, you're squatting. Yes! That's awesome. So good. Yep. Up and around, squat. Try to get on those toes, some of you. Yes, Jen, that looks awesome. If you ever really slammed a sledgehammer into a floor or a tire, most likely, you're on the toes. You're like, up, trying to get all you can. Arms come around. Good job. Keep going, 5, yes, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I took out those press lunges because I knew we'd be doing a similar motion on this round, but I still wanted you to get core into this. So now, 2 weights. We will do it at the end, don't worry. It's gonna be our finisher. So, deadlifts. Heart rate is elevated, that's okay. Right foot forward, my back foot is just there for a kickstand. Neutral spine. Weights are literally just hanging. I hinge back up. That's your move, you can begin. So, I'll show you from the other angle if you need it. My back toes are just there so I don't fall over. Every time I stand up, I'm squeezing my right glute. So it's getting a stretch, it's getting a squeeze. Depending on how heavy your weights are that you're holding, it might be forcing you or at least encouraging you to be in this rounded position. Yikes, nope. Shoulders back, open chest. The closer you keep your weights to, say, your thigh or over your foot, the less torque on your low back it's going to be. You know, if it's out here, that's a lot of torque on the low back, and also work for your neck and shoulders. Woo! Right glute should be pretty hot right now. You only go as low as you can keep a flat back. You have 1 more repetition, then we're just switching legs. All right, whoa. I'm going into my left foot, right toes back. Go for it. You know what's happening. Yes. Whoop. Stretch, stretch, stretch without rounding your back. Contract, contract, contract when you stand up. Nice job. Woo. Are you putting a lot of weight in your back foot? Sometimes when we get tired, we tend to default to that, right? I push my butt back and also putting weight on my toes. So try to keep the weights close to your thigh. Lean more forward. Yeah, there it is. There's your booty. 10 more seconds. And then we go back to that up and over. Weighted, slow. It's almost like a med ball slam. All right, come on up. Put 1 weight down if you're using a weight, or both weights if you're not using a weight. I'm giving you an extra 10 seconds because I want that left leg to sort of get a little tiny bit of relief here. Hold your weight however you'd like. I like to hold it hanging down if you have a weight that looks like that. Ready? 5, 4, you're over that right thigh. 3, 2, you're rounded. You come up and over the top. Now you might notice that when I come down, I'm not perfectly parallel to you guys. My toes turned in. So that's okay as long as your knee is also center of the foot, right? So you can decide whether that feels right for you. If you want to turn your toes all the way open, it just takes a little bit more thought. But I like to basically have my toes in this plie squat position. I bend, I come on up, I bend. Again, loading that front leg especially. Woo! I hope you're playing great music. Woo, good job. Keep going, keep going. Oh, only 5 seconds. Set the weight down. This is that fake tire sledgehammer slam thing. Okay, you ready? Feet are wide, toes are pointing forward. Set. Hands go outside, tippy toes. Squat slam. Whew. Whew. Yeah, if you're at home by yourself, or even not by yourself, make some noise. Huh! Whew. Like you're really hitting something back into the floor. You're playing adult whack-a-mole. Zombie apocalypse coming straight up out of the floor. Whew. Ha. Get out a little aggression. If you know what else is fun, you grab a towel, ha. Whip the ground. Ah. That's super fun. Good job, good job, good job. Keep going, you guys, keep going, keep going. You only have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. All right, here are those deadlifts, right and left. Start with your right foot forward, both weights. You can handle heavy weights on this. We can all handle like way heavier than I'm holding, that's for sure. Okay, right foot forward, ready, set, chest open, hinge. Your knees micro bent in the front, micro bent. Inhale. So your weights and your arms are just along for the ride. But that doesn't mean you just dump into your low back into a cat stretch. No, 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 no. Push your booty back. I still have a little bit of pressure on my toes in the front. I'm not lifting my toes up. I think like 5-10 years ago, that was such a big thing for trainers to say, lift your toes up, put weight on the heels. But then we all started not putting our toes down ever again. You don't walk around with your toes lifted off the ground, I think. So why would you train to do that all the time? Woo! Inhale, get the stretch. Feel that glute contract at the top. I like to say that's your hall pass, right? You gotta contract the booty before you can move on. One more. Just switch out your feet. Come on, you know what's happening. Put that other set of toes back, squeeze your booty, hinge, and you're up. Yes. Great. Inhale. Exhale. This is our last block of exercises, but we are doing the full shebang for our core cardio set. Now that our butts are just so tired. Whew, those lunges are gonna feel amazing. You got it, you got it. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your booty. They work together, right? Everything works together, front to back, side to side, to balance the body. Nice. Stay with it. Come on, this is your last set of this. For both legs, this is it. Oh, 5. Oh, my timer stopped. 4, 3, 2. All right, wipe some sweat. You've got your plank with the bent knees to the dolphin. You can do any type of pattern you want to do on that. Any type of pattern. You can just do the bent knees with just the dolphins. Then we stand up. We do those drop lunges to a knee drive on one side, drop lunges to a knee drive on the second side. Then we come down for more abdominals. Ready? Yes. Ball between the thighs. Set. You're on your forearms and go for it. Here we go. I'm going to do one dip, one lift. I'm just going to do 1 and 1, just like we started. You can do whatever works for you. If you want to ditch the dolphin, just do the knee dips. Yeah, that's hard. If you're modifying on your knees, you hold, you try to do one leg extension, then you hold again, right? Or maybe you just hold the whole time, but you want to challenge yourself every once in a while to see if you can do that leg extension, right? You don't want to stay on your knees forever. If you're on your knees and forearms though, you're dragging your elbows to knees and your knees towards your elbows. Crush your ball. So if your ball or pillow is really narrow, so are your feet. So are your feet. 8, 7, 6, 5. Get ready to lunge in 4, 3. Right foot forward, climb on up. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Right foot forward, press, press. Yep. Come on. So I'm not just flopping my arms up and down. I'm pressing with a little bit or a lot of intention. some effort here. Relax the neck. Most of the weight, 95% of the weight is on your front foot, your right foot. 10 more seconds, and then you're driving the back knee, left knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2, lunge. Left knee's bent, left elbow's forward, go. Jumping or not jumping. 1, 2 for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't even think I got off the ground on those, but I was trying. Okay, you ready? Left foot forward, square the pelvis, hands up, set, power. Yes! Come on, guys. Keep your spine straight if you're hinged, and even if you're not hinged. This is your last set of these. Come on, power through. Don't give up on this leg. It's not gonna give up on you. It's your mind talking. Quiet the mind or change that thought. 10 seconds. You are strong. Stronger than you think you are. You can always do more than you think you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, get down low. Last 10 knee drives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get up off the ground. 6, I'm trying to. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my gosh. Breathe. Breathe. Water. I'm gonna say it again, water. Oh my gosh, good job. Climb down when you're ready to the ground, but keep your head above your heart. No forward folds right now, please. Oh, perfect. Yay for timing. All right. You need your weights for this first exercise. You see me do this a lot because I love it. So make sure your heart rate isn't pounding, your heart's not pounding out of your chest. If it's not, your head is down, your elbows are out, you're holding your weights over your elbows. First, easy. You're gonna bring your right knee up, you're gonna punch straight up and rotate so you're putting pressure on that right elbow. So left arm, right knee. Try it one more time on that side. Okay? Now we're gonna do 2 on the second side. Head goes down, up. Okay, keep going. You got another minute. This is level 1. Level 2, you're doing 2 on each side. You come up a little on the elbow. You're still on your opposite elbow, right? Can you see me? I'm on the opposite elbow. That's level 2. Level 3, you come up higher, but you're always on the elbow, okay? Always on the elbow. 2 on each side. Rest your head if you need to in the middle, and then go back to it when you can. You can stay at level 1. You can even do the first variation without lifting your head, right? You can absolutely do that. Your knees are wide. You're just punching 2 on each side with 2 knees. Level 2 is kind of in the middle. I sometimes think level 2 is the hardest, sometimes. And then level 3, up on the tip of your elbow, 2 on each side. 10 more seconds, even yourself out. So if you just need to do singles to be even for the last 8 seconds, do that, whatever works for you. 5, 4, nice, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set the weights to your side carefully. You do not need them. All right. No pillow, by the way, so we can just get that out of the way. Here we go. This is not easy. Actually, let's start with our hands under our hips, so we'll make it a little more accessible to everybody. So hands on the hips to support the lower back. Head can be down. Let your head rest. So if your low back is sensitive, you bring your feet higher, right? If you've got more strength in both your low back and your abs, you're lower. Watch this. Right knee, left knee, 2 double knees. I'm pulling my hips up on the doubles. up on the doubles. Single knee, 2 doubles. So this is supporting your lower back with the hands under your hips, right? You could stay there. If you want more, no hands. Look, come on, no hands. Head up, 1 knee, 2nd knee, 2 double knees. Low back is on the ground. Or maybe you're supporting your head with 1 hand. That's cool. This is an abdominal exercise. It doesn't not necessarily be break your neck exercise. You can do that. You can have it both hands behind your head, but that adds weight, just so you know. Yes, do what you can do. If you're modifying, great. Your legs are up in the air. You bring a knee down. You bring a knee down. You try to lift your hips best you can. That's hard for you guys if your legs are straight up. So you can do it like that, for sure. 2 more full rounds. 1 and 1 and double. 2 doubles. Yep, finish up your last round. 1 and 1. 2 doubles. Put your feet down. Look straight up at your ceiling right now. Inhale, lift the hips, tuck your tail. So it's not a yoga bridge, it's more of a Pilates bridge. So you are engaging your glutes, your front ribs are down, but you're giving a little relief with the hip flexors a little bit. We'll do more in a second. Lower the hips to the ground. Feet are a little bit wider actually, so more mat width if you're on a yoga mat. Both knees go to your right. Take 2 breaths right here with both knees to the right. Every exhalation you soften. Nice. Inhale your knees to the sky. Both knees go to your left. Take at least 2 breaths, maybe 3 if you're a fast breather. Nice. Float both knees to center. You're going to walk your feet in, let your knees fall out to the side in Baddha Konasana, or Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're opening up your inner thighs. Go ahead and stretch your arms up over your head. Let your back arch if it wants to. It probably wants to. Inhale, expand to the front side. As you exhale, contract your abdominals. Bring your knees in using your hands if you have to. We're going to finish on our feet today. So go ahead and rock and roll carefully onto your feet any way that you can stand up. It's always nice to practice getting up off the ground without your hands, just for fun. That's bonus, you don't have to do that. Alrighty, let's take our feet a little bit wide. You're gonna shift your weight onto your right foot. Take your left hand to the sky, and your right hand can be down or on your hip, it's up to you. And then lean over. So we're getting that long line of length and energy to that top side. And then put that left foot down, lift the right heel, left hand goes up, bend over, inhale, again, opening up to the ribs. And now keep alternating that side to side for 4 more. You got this, this is it, gang. 3, 2, and 1. Finish with a power pose just like we started today. Inhale, go big, smile. You finish that. Hopefully with some integrity, and you feel better now than when you started. Good. Roll out your fingers on the way down, fingers and wrists. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank yourself for showing up, for just being a freaking badass. And I thank you for showing up and taking care of yourself. Love you guys. Thanks so much.